Y'all know I'm about to come with my intro and I'm about to, say what this video is all about. But what I need y'all to do right now is go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button down below and share the video for me. And I would love it if you all could do me that solid. Thank you and be easy. What's going on? It's your girl Kyra here, interpreter of African American history and culture, motivational and spiritual speaker. And today on the When She Speaks Wednesday episode, we're going to be talking about protecting your peace. So it is important to protect your peace. That's what we're going to be talking about today. And don't let anything stress you out. We're going to be talking about all the things, like whether it's your man stressing you out, whether it's your parents stressing you out, whether it's your job stressing you out, or whether you're stressing out yourself, sis, bruh. It's important to protect your peace. And let's get right into this good juicy video, y'all, because I got a couple of tips. Only 4, but 4 tips to protect your peace. Okay, so for a long time, I struggled so much with letting things bother me, letting the things that they say get to me, getting very argumentative with people who just, I felt like did not understand me, did not understand what I was going through, didn't understand the dynamic of our relationship. It's like a whirlwind, and it's unbelievable how much time I spent doing that when I could have been doing other things that were essential to me, things that were super important, things that made me happy. So I want to share with you a few ways that I have learned how to protect my peace. Tip number 1. Tip number 1, assess the situation for what it is. Before you start jumping and getting all kind of crazy, you know how we can get now. Y'all know how we can get. Like we start losing our minds, we start rolling our necks, we start rolling our eyes, we start pointing our fingers, and then we're going to say one of the 3 things. We either going to say, let me tell you something, or what you not going to do is, like, y'all know how we can get. But assess the situation for what it is. First, see, is this even worth your time? If it's your mom or your dad or your best friend or your husband or your wife, and you know that you can't just let those type of situations go, it's important that you all talk things out. Talking about, let me tell you something, or what you not gonna do is. And y'all know how we can be. Y'all know how it is when we get combative, or we feel like somebody done crossed us or said the wrong thing, or if they just trying to be completely vindictive, argumentative, any other inative that you can think of. But in all honesty, y'all, you gotta assess the situation for what it is. If it's not worth your time, do not spend a lot of time on it. Now, the situations that matters with you when it comes to your parents, your spouse, your best friend, your siblings, you can't just let those situations die out, because you have to talk about what's really going on. Take the time to do it. Once you discuss your issue, get everything out on the table, that way that you don't have to come back and do a 360 back on that thing again. So assess the situation for what it is and try to see if you can come to some common ground with whatever the situation may be or whatever the problem may be at hand. So that would be my first tip, is to assess the situation and try to come up with a solution. All right, now number 2. Now y'all know I am a Christian girl, but excuse me when I say this. Exude the essence of the phrase, don't give a fill in the blank. It rhymes with duck. Because I had to learn this, y'all. So if you are a part of my life, if you are in my life, I consider you to be someone very special to me, baby. I always say I don't have friends, I got family. Everyone's family to me. And a lot of people got stuff to say, a lot of people got opinions, a lot of people got just a whirlwind of things that can come into your everyday presence. You got co-workers that's in your ear nagging and got something to say about you. You got the acquaintances, just whatever it is. Here's the thing you got to ask yourself: why do I care so much about what other people think about me? Do you know how long it has really taken me to try to assess the situation and understanding that when it comes to certain people, what they think of me and what they feel doesn't even matter? Y'all, I'm stopped really just caring so much about what my family thinks too. I mean, of course, my mom and dad I'll never be able to just say oh, I'm gonna do me. I can't Y'all, one of these days I may shake it and I will do it, but I cannot. Establish the whole I don't give a you know what's mentality. Because when you do this, you're gonna find yourself in a better world of peace in your own. And like literally stop, like instead of like worrying about every little thing someone has to say, or worrying about every little problem or every little issue or every little thing someone says about you. So what? Like my college kids, baby, half them folks don't even know if they're gonna be working when they get out of college. Half of them just there because their parents told them to go. The other half dumb as doorknobs, so they got the little brainiac kid in the class paying them to write their papers and do their homework. Child, don't be worried about them. Like, really do not be worried about them. My high school kids, baby, it ain't gonna last forever. Some of them kids, all they got is high school. After high school, what they gonna have? All they had was popularity. And now they behinds is sitting there, which ain't nothing wrong with this, but they sitting there working jobs and stuff where you gonna be their boss. Don't pay that stuff no mind. Like, literally, don't give a you know what about what anybody got to say. If you want to talk to this person, date that person. Now, I'm not saying ignore people who mean you good, who love you, okay? What I'm saying is, it's just the people who got something to say about every time you, like, be cautious of people who got something negative to say every time something good happens for you. You need to tell they to go. Like, out of here, out of there, whatever it is. You need to tell them to be out. Like, I play a holler at you. Like, you need to tell them to be out. So my second tip would be, like, develop a don't give a duck mentality. All right, so tip number three, self-evaluation. All right, self-evaluation. Put yourself in the other person's shoes only for a brief moment. Think about how this is affecting them. Think about how, whatever the situation may be, put yourself in the, I guess you can say, the subject matter of the phrase. So let's say it's a situation where you and your man are arguing about something. He felt like you did this, and that, but you feel like it's like, oh, why has he always got something to complain about? Why he always have an issue? Just take a second before you jump and be like, look, I'm not dealing with this today. Just think about it. If I was him, like, let me just see things from his point of view for a second. If you can find any validity in it, take a moment and talk that thing out. But if it's somehow, why you wave at bro when we was walking in the store? Because he was my classmate for like 10 years when we were in high school and junior high and elementary school together. Yeah, that man that you were complaining about the other day, that's my aunt's husband. Why didn't you introduce me to him? Because that's my aunt's husband. We're not even blood, homie. Like, what? Y'all. Anyway. Self-evaluation, though. Take a moment and put yourself in the other person's shoes. And after you do that, you can give a better answer. Like, I understand how you feel. If I were you, I probably could see things that way. But what I want to say to you is, instead of us, getting combative or arguing about it, what I would like for us to do is try to come up with common ground and a solution. So, just make sure that you're not contributing to the hostility. Because, see, things will blow up. Like, if he's turned and you gonna be turned, or if she's turned and then he gonna get turned up, bro, you can't turn up with your girl. Like, sis, you can't be trying to turn up with your dude. Mommies and daddies, don't be turning up with your kids, and sons and daughters, don't be turning up with your parents. It's best for you all to assess the situation, okay, and try to find some common ground. And where it starts at first is, I've had to do this tons of times. If you really care about protecting your own peace, think about how you can make the situation better. If that means saying, hey, I think we're both a little too angry right now, let's revisit this subject a little later. You have to think about it. Two crazies ain't gonna do nothing but make a world of batch craziness, okay? So if this person is very irrational, don't get very irrational with them. Somebody gotta have some sense. So that is my third tip, self-evaluation. See how you can do a better job at protecting your peace and the peace of those, and keeping peace with those around you. All right, y'all, and my last and final tip: do things that make you happy and bring you joy. Relax, be happy, have joy. Y'all, I'm talking about wine, some good music. I'm a big fan and proponent of putting on some music. Like, I'll put on the oldies. See, I love Curtis Mayfield, baby. I love him. I'll put me on some Erykah Badu. I'll put me on some Marvin Gaye. I'll put me on some Tupac relaxes me too. Like, I like some of his jams. Like, they can relax me. Y'all know that's my husband, but he ain't know it. But I'll do that. Or I'll put on a nice movie. Movies that kind of can make me laugh and make me feel a little thing or two. I can't really watch this movie right now because, I'm steady waiting on the Lord to bring me my husband. So, but I love that movie, Jumping the Broom, y'all. I love it. That's my wedding. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a heads up. That's my wedding. That's my wedding. That's what my wedding gonna look like. It is, prayerfully so. So, but no. Relax, y'all. Enjoy yourselves. Look, save up. If you know you want this bag at Kate Spade, start saving like a month ahead of time. Say, okay, this check I'm gonna put back $60. The next check I'm gonna put back $100, and then, baby, go get your Kate Spade bag. If you want to go and take yourself to a nice dinner, if you want to go with a friend and just grab a couple of drinks, protect your peace. One of the ways you can do that is making sure that you do things of leisure and of luxury that make you feel special, make you feel calm, make you feel at ease, and make you feel at peace, honey. Okay, I just served it up. Snaps. But no, that is my last final tip. Relax, be happy, have joy. So I hope that you all have enjoyed this When She Speaks Wednesday segment, protecting your peace. If you all could do your girl a solid and a favor, please make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Y'all make sure y'all share my video, please. Please, please, please.